Good afternoon, VC. This is Steve here, Headbanging Zulu. Just bringing you greetings from the UK. The weather's pretty nice today, and as I told you yesterday, bought loads of stuff and went on another dig this morning and got even more stuff. You know what this record collecting's like. But yeah, I thought without further ado, I'll start showing what I've got, and I think there's going to be a couple more videos, but we'll see how we go. The first one is an album I've been after for quite a long time, and that's New Wave of British Heavy Metal, Grim Reaper. This is, oops, doesn't say, it's quite an old, I think it's about 1980, 81, could be earlier. But it's basically Steve Grimmett, who sang with Onslaught and a few other bands. And he recently lost his leg, I believe, but he's still rocking. But I'm not going to spend too long on this album because it's been shown. It did cost quite a bit, but the great thing about it is in absolutely cracking condition, very good plus. And I checked the vinyl and it's really good. It's really good pickup. But now this was the best pickup. I picked this up today. What this is more new Wobbum. This is a band called Praying Mantis. It's a single, and it's called 30 Pieces of Silver on the B side and Cheated on the A side, and it's absolutely filthy, so I apologise for that. It's probably been a storeroom for the last 30 years, but it's Praying Mantis, and this was on the Arista. This is reason why it was a good find, because I believe there was another single in here. Then it would have been a really good find. But unfortunately, one of the singles was missing, and it's in this like "Please Do Not Bend" folder. It's got somebody from Leeds on the front, and it's got another address at the top somewhere in Manchester, which is not far away. But yeah, it's just a great little pickup, and you also get that at the back as well. When I thought it was, you know, I knew who Praying Mantis was. But when I saw this, my heart nearly jumped out, because I thought it was another band called Praying Mantis. I thought surely it couldn't be the new Wobbum band Praying Mantis, but it was. I was honest and told Mel, because this lot's come from the Rock Box in Camberley again. She checked it out, and yes, this apparently is the Praying Mantis. So I've done well with that one. The other next single, I've just started collecting singles again, but is a vanity one, and that's from a very local band for me, Slade, and this was their huge hit, Merry Xmas Everybody. You hear it in every supermarket or everything like that at Christmas, and it was 1973. Now Slade are from Wolverhampton, or they were. I think Noddy Holder lives in Cheshire now, but they're a great bunch of lads, and it's only sort of like 15 miles down the road. And I bought about 3 singles that are like very important for me from my childhood, and this was one of them. And every single Christmas you hear it. It's just a great catchy Christmas tune. So that's done. The next one is a box, and it's this one. I couldn't leave this behind. I think it's the Queen's Reich, and it's basically a nice little box, and you get a little badge with it. And you get a 10-incher as well. This is Best I Can. I couldn't leave that behind, plus it was so cheap. It was another great pickup for me. Now the next pickup had me racking my brains, and I couldn't work out where I'd seen it before, and it's had me going now for the last couple of days. Then I suddenly realised my good friend Cloudy Mulder, he held it up when he did one of his competition films about groups that have only ever made one album. And that's this one. It's World War III, and basically this band, this is the only album they ever made. I believe they did some promos, but I was absolutely shocked. But it's a 1985, and when I picked it up, I knew immediately I was going to have it because it was so cheap. But I just couldn't work out where I'd heard of it before or seen it, and it was actually on Cloudy's channel. But you got the Hammer Brothers, and you got Teeper Spars on vocals. It's 1985, and this is on the Axe Killer Records German press. I'm going to have to glue the case up, because as you can see, it's gone. But it's got a killer I won't get the vinyl out. It's got a killer record, but it's World War Three, and we headbanged to a few tracks off this yesterday, and it is a killer metal album, and it had us all going. It was just really, really good sort of riffs, and just fantastic, just well worth the pickup. I'll put that in the later. Now the next album I picked up nearly gave me heart palpitations. You don't see this very often, and this band is Lawnmower Death. Basically, this band, I believe, were from Ravenscroft, Nottingham. Well, they're somewhere in Nottingham, and this is their third album. Now, they only ever made 3 albums. The first 2 did really well, but this album didn't for some reason. They didn't sort of take themselves too serious, and they were like a thrash sort of metal band. It's on the Earache label as well. But after this album, which sort of bombed big time, they sort of split up. I believe they do sort of form for festivals and stuff like that. But it's got a strange label. It's on Earache. I'm just trying to hold that up without touching it. You see there, it's definitely Earache. But it was a great pickup. And it's an immaculate piece of vinyl. It's very good plus easily. You don't see many Lawnmower albums in. And it's come with a fantastic insert as well. You get that piece, that, and you get that. Yeah, it's just a very cool pickup, and you don't come across Death albums at all. It says Lawnmower Death are scum, vile, filthy, flea-infested, satire, spouting scum. And you know, they just don't take themselves too seriously. That's what I like about them. Now you'll have to forgive me, because the next 2 albums are bands I vaguely know this one. I've heard of it, but I know nothing about it. If anybody can help me, please write on the comments below. And this is a band called Steeler. It's on the Steam Hammer Records. Apparently there's Axel Rudy Pell on guitar, Herv Rossi bass, Peter Burt's vocals, I can't even pronounce this guy's name, on drums, and Tom Edder on guitar. I haven't looked it up yet. It's got a nice sort of insert. I'll have to check on it, but I know absolutely nothing about this album, so I can't really tell anything about it. I think it's a thrash metal, but I might be wrong. But that's all I know. The next album, it'll be right up Greg the Egg's territory, is Coney Hatch. I believe they're a Canadian outfit from Ontario. But again, it's not a band I've heard before. It looks like a rock band or a heavy metal band. But what I paid for it was just a great little pickup. It's just a new discovery. Plus it's got a killer of a front cover as well. Really like it. But the next band I've definitely heard of before is Flotsam and Jetsam. It's damaged on the front, but you know me by now. I don't give them, monkeys what they look like. I just listen to them. It's the 12-inch off the Doomsday for the Deceiver, and on the you got Flotzilla and I Live You Die. It's on the Metal Blade Records, but this one's actually on the Roadrunner press. But I love this band. I believe they hailed from Phoenix, Arizona. No, I'm sorry, this is a Metal Blade. Sorry about the rip. I'll just show you the label. But that's a Metal Blade Records. But I love this band. I believe they're from Phoenix, Arizona. And I've got a few of their albums, which is a great band. A big fan of Flotsam. You can't go wrong with them. If you like horror films, the next one's right up your street. You remember Dream Warriors, A Nightmare on Elm Street? Now, I remember the first one, but I don't remember because there's so many sequels, I sort of lost track. But this is Dream Warriors, Dokken. I believe they sang some of the music on it. Dokken, you've got Dream Warriors, Back for the Attack, which is previously unreleased, and Paris is Burning. And this is another great band, Dokken. I believe Blackmore Rules talks about them. They are fantastic. But I was thinking about you, Greg, when I picked that up. But it's called Dream Warriors, and it's got like that Freddy Krueger For a bit of trivia, if you remember V, that was one of my favourite sort of sci-fis of the 80s. He was actually in that as well, and that's a bit of trivia for you. But the next two albums, sorry about the cellophane, I haven't removed it yet, is Great White. I had to pick this one up. I believe I might have got it, but doesn't matter. If anybody wants it, just hit me up below. But it's Great White. I've got Shot in the Dark. I've also got another one as well, which is that one. So I picked. Sorry about this. I picked these two up as well, and I think I may have got at least one of them. I'll check it out. But I've got both of them. If anybody wants it, you can hit me up. But that's me offering today. I shall be doing some more films tomorrow. I might even do another one in a minute. Still got a lot to show. But thank you for watching me. And I just want to thank my 32 subscribers. Thank you very much from the bottom of your heart. I'm glad you like this channel and you've subscribed to me. Peace out, folks, and be kind to each other. Take care. Bye.